What's up, everybody? This is Jarrett from Bowling for Soup.
Hey, this is Daniel as well. How are you guys doing? Greg is here.
Hi, this is Frank Turner.
And I am Mega Ran.
And you are lucky enough to be listening to Upside Down Shark Radio.
Yeah, be ups and down. Don't worry about it.
Hello, this is Tom from Upside Down Shark Radio and UpsideDownShark.com, and I am here at the bar at Camden's famous Dingwalls. And I don't know what a Dingwalls is, but I'm sure it's delicious.
It sounds fantastic.
Exactly.
Sounds awesome.
And joining me on this very special edition of the show is quite possibly the most handsomest of all the rock bands in the land, Khaidian. How are you guys doing?
Good. We didn't realise this was for like a blind network or something.
We cater to all types and, you know, multi-purpose.
We appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much.
In the spirit of Blind Date, for those unfortunate enough not to know about you, would you mind introducing yourselves?
Hi, I'm contestant number 1. My name's John, and I play guitar in Khaidian.
I'm contestant number 2. I have questionable morals and I'm afraid of spiders.
What's your name?
I don't know. Contestant number 2.
Say contestant number 2.
Oh yeah. Stop it! I don't like it anymore. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm definitely referring to you as contestant number 2.
Right, no, that's fine, dude. I'll take it.
Cool,
I'll take it.
Cool. So you are here at. It's Joe.
I don't think.
I snuck in there, but
Yeah.
Andy's spider story was way more interesting than my name.
I was asleep.
I think I was as well.
Oh, yeah.
World's shortest.
Frankly, I'd pick all of you, so you know. Everyone knows
I thought you were Scylla.
This is the weird fanfic version where she gets involved.
Oh God.
Oh dear, this is already a great start. So you're here at Dingwalls to play with OTEP later tonight.
Yeah.
You looking forward to it?
Oh my God, what a trip, right? It's amazing. Yes, of course we're looking forward to it.
Yeah,
It's going to be incredible, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we're definitely looking forward to it. I mean, apart from everything else, you know, playing with OTEP, like, great fucking band, basically.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Pleasure to be kind of, you know, given the opportunity to go and play a show like this.
A privilege.
So
Yeah,
nice.
it really is, man.
Because there's like 5 bands on this bill tonight, so it's almost like
Yeah,
a little
nuts.
mini
Robust.
festival
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
itself. So great value for money.
Bangers from start to finish as well. It's going to be a
Absolutely.
The
belter.
problem is everyone's only playing half a song.
That's it. Over each other. Deadly.
There'll be the point at the end where we all just get on stage and there's a great big love-in.
I think there is a, you know, the opening in the market for a gent poker band where you just sort of mix between the two.
By the laws of the internet, it already exists.
Yes, exactly. And by the laws of the internet, there's a rule 34 of it as well. So there you go. There you go.
Poker pornography. Now you're in my wheelhouse.
Exactly. So we're here mainly to talk about the new album Penumbra, which released earlier this year. If I understand it correctly, this is the combination of 8 years of lineup changes, experimentation, and whatnot. How does it feel for it now to be open out there in the world for everyone to enjoy?
Go on.
It's like breathing. We've been sitting on this thing for so... Sorry, can I swear?
Yeah, go for it.
So f***ing long! No, we haven't. We've been sat on this thing for so long. It's just to finally have it out there.
Of course.
Like, even if people all over it, I'd kind of be like, then I know. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
done. I don't have to think about it anymore. But the response has been somewhat overwhelming, if I'm being brutally honest.
Yeah.
I've been blown away by the reaction that we've had to it. So, yeah, let's just keep doing it. I know, let's go play with OTEP. Yeah!
Exactly. What better way to celebrate your new album? than playing
Absolutely, yeah.
some sweet gigs. Do you have a favourite song off the album at all? Or one that you think, for people who haven't heard of you before, that you say is a good introduction to Khaidian?
No.
Sweet. That could go one of two ways.
Oh God.
Don't listen to us.
No, that's a bit of a difficult one because I mean the thing you got to remember is that, as you say, like we've been almost sitting on this stuff for a while. You know, like almost 8 years or something.
Yeah.
And that obviously it's changed massively over that period of time. You know, like, I mean, Andy only came into the band 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, only 4 years ago.
Only 4 years ago.
So
I mean,
refreshing.
and then on top of that, I mean, we were in like no man's land looking for another drummer for over a year.
Jesus.
And the only reason we didn't just kind of cash in our chips was just because we can believe in all of this stuff.
Stubborn assholes.
Yeah.
It's all paying off.
Dig our heels in and have a
Either that
tantrum
or
and
just
just-
too stupid to know when to
Yeah,
quit.
probably both.
You know,
Probably both.
Whatever works, works.
So,
It's, you know.
so like we've been seeing or hearing these tracks from like up close constantly.
I'm bored of them. Personally, I'm bored of them. So just play something else. No, I'm joking. They're great. Listen to them.
The crazy thing is like we're as well as this, we're sitting on a whole. Bye. We're sitting- Another fan impressed. Like we're sitting on a shitload more tracks.
Sweet. Oh,
Because
nice.
we're just working on stuff.
That's it,
constantly.
yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
not as though we wrote an album and then sat around for 8 years. It's like work has been continuously going on.
That's what I would
we
do.
only sat around for
Just
4
be like,
years.
well, my work here is done. Sell the guitar.
Now.
Alrighty. So we're not here once for pigeonholing like anything really, whether it be like genres, whatever. It's kind of once you get into like techno, gent, hardcore, whatever. Like you put enough adjectives onto something, it just becomes redundant. So rather than a genre itself, if you could describe Penumbra in one line, like sort of the elevator pitch, what would you use?
Why are you looking at me?
Because you came up with it, you douche.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're going to the go-to line, are we?
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense,
It
but
doesn't make
that's
any
part
sense.
of it, though.
I think
It's
that's
part
how
of
I
the joy.
describe it. It doesn't make any sense.
Brilliant,
But yes, it's still quite floaty and wonderful.
floaty and wonderful.
Floaty and wonderful.
I'm surprised that's not the back of the CD.
It's going on the next poster, I can tell you that.
That's the new album title.
at least some merch. I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's going to be on the back of the
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Our album of Enya covers.
With a pencil with floating wonderful. Khaidian.
I was going to ask you who you want to collaborate with later, but Enya.
Enya's
Yeah,
top of the
that's
list.
it. Like, in the bag.
Who's done it? Like,
I mean,
no one's done it.
When she dropped out of Clanad, we were all very, very concerned. And then she came back and we were so happy.
So was I.
Yeah.
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah, exactly.
Enya-centric rejoicing. So as we go along the Orinoco flow to the next question,
Oh,
Nice
look
segue.
at this guy
Oh.
right here. That was smooth.
we talk about a bevy of pop culture topics ranging from like music, obviously movies, TV shows, video games. We cover the lot. And with that in mind, if there was any sort of pop culture property at all that you'd have a Khaidian track featuring, whether it be any of the above or a wrestling theme or something like that, what would you like Khaidian to be in?
Yeah, I think WrestleMania main
That'd
theme
be
music
dope.
would be pretty sweet.
I'd rather be an NXT takeover.
Yes.
Invent myself to be on it.
Well, if we're going that way, then Progress. Go back to
Anyone,
Progress.
anywhere, really. It's all money. And,
We've done
so
Progress.
we'd like that.
Yeah, but
Ish.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, we
Wait,
did.
hang on, this
Progress.
is a story though.
well, it was it's a weird turn of events. The way it came around was, this was before Progress became the phenomenon that they kind of are now. Like, this is pre their streaming service.
Yeah.
This is back when they were doing their.
DVDs.
They were still
Uh,
using stone chisels.
No, I'm going to show myself up as a Progress fan really badly right now. Where did they used to refer to it as chapters? in
They
the
still
early
do, I
days?
think.
They still do.
Yeah.
All right. So I forget which chapter it was. I want to say like 7 or 9, like one of the really early ones. They. Oh, okay.
I think it was 9.
Confirmation.
No.
Pull that out of your ass.
But they, my buddy had kind of turned me on to Progress, and he dragged me down. I say dragged me down because I was kind of done with wrestling at that point. I was.
As we all are at some point.
Yeah, man. Like when TNA got Hogan and Bischoff in, I kind of like I'm handing him my wrestling card, man.
The
Like,
death of any promotion.
these shows are kind of not for me anymore.
Yeah,
But my buddy was like, nah, man, you got to come to these Progress shows at the Ballroom in Camden. Because these guys are like, they remind you of what ECW was like back in the day in the 90s. They remind you of what you got into wrestling to begin with, like what appealed about it to you as a wrestling fan.
Well, they call it the punk rock promotion, don't they?
And it totally is,
Definitely,
man.
yeah.
It totally is, man.
Bleeds through.
Jim and Glenn and the other guys who run that thing do an amazing job. But they basically, to kind of fast forward through the story, put out this kind of message saying that at their new chapter, they want submissions, contributions from
Sure.
just unknown, unsigned bands who kind of just want to get their tracks out there. And so we just threw our name into the ring. And then it happened to be the day that Chapter was performing, we were playing a gig
At the Purple Turtle.
At the Purple
Yes.
Turtle.
Yeah.
And so I had tickets for that event, and I had to sell them, pass them on to a friend, and so on. And I think we were about an hour and a half away from our stage time when my friend at the venue messaged me, and I didn't hear anything. Like, there was no kind of "hello, hey man, it's me" kind of thing. It was just this weird, staticky, distorted music. And then I just heard my friend kind of shuffle around, and go, "Dude, Khaidian's playing on the fucking tannoy." He was just holding his phone up and just seeing if our track Trigger from Penumbra, the album that's already out now on Armalite Industries, was playing. And so I was just like, "Dudes, like, Progress are playing our track." And they were like, "Rad, wish we could be there, but we've got a show to do." So
it's like that bit in Back to the Future where it's like, this new sound that you're looking for,
listen to this.
British your own music.
Yeah, totally.
Oh God, it's like a paradox. I don't understand this.
And the kind of follow-up from that little cool moment was my buddy got the DVD of that show, like however many weeks later it comes out, and he was like, "You're on the DVD menu. They're playing the track." I was like, "What? Okay." So I sent an email to Jim and Glenn, just going, "Guys, like, I just want a copy of the DVD. I'm a massive fan of what you guys are doing. I'm over the moon that you've chosen our track to be on this. Like, this is amazing. Can I have a copy of it, please? Like, do us a solid." And they came back going, yeah, no problem whatsoever. We'll send you a copy. We'll give you credits on everything as well. You know, we'll make sure that your name's out there. And then they tweeted about it and made sure that everyone knew that our music, Trigger the Landslide, from Penumbra, which is out now, was available. Was available on the DVD. So yeah, that was rad, man. So in a way, we kind of already done it. So taking wrestling off the table, then, what do you reckon?
What was the question?
If you could be in anything, anything, what would you have a Khaidian track in?
Anything. Pay me money. Oh, okay. Pay my bills, man. You use my come on.
There you go.
Tampon commercial.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah? What song would you have in a tampon?
Trigger the Landslide. So I'll get my coat.
There you go.
I'll get my coat.
We're done.
Yeah.
Oh, dearie me. So, aside from wrestling, tampon commercials, and everything under the sun, I suppose this kind of like lends itself into it. We're advocates of positivity here, whether any kind of positivity. It's always good to be positive. And one way that we like to express that is...
Wrong band, dude.
It's
an old, miserable bastard.
Yeah,
But anyway.
maybe we can help. Maybe we can help.
Come on then.
Or maybe this will be more interesting. It's through inspirational quotes. One of my favourites is, "I can't believe I ate the whole thing," because it has so many contexts.
Homer, right?
Yeah, exactly. But you know, sometimes you're just not sure if you can eat the whole thing, and then you surprise yourself for the better. What would be your inspirational quotes that you'd like to share with the world?
Dang.
Nice one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bang.
Dang, dope.
Man, that's an interesting question, dude. Like, I am not prepared for that.
That's his inspirational
There
quote.
you go. Not prepared for this.
That works in
I
every
mean, to be fair, are any of us prepared for this?
I instantly regret this decision.
There we go. Thank you. I think that's probably it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Again, get it on the t-shirt. Get it on the t-shirt.
Hey, I instantly regret it.
It's the feeling you get once you bought a Khaidian t-shirt.
Good
I find
motto.
it hard to be deep on cue. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
I mean, that's another good one because there's so many contexts.
There are. Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, I like you.
And as we sort of meander towards the end of the interview, Andy, I noticed that you have a Mandalorian insignia.
Well
tattooed
spotted,
on
sir.
your arm.
Yes, indeed.
So I feel like you'd be best placed to answer this. What is your definitive rankings of Star Wars movies?
Oh.
This is always a controversial one. I love it.
Only main story ones.
You set the
or can we-
parameters. You set the parameters.
Okay, well,
you're
I've
gonna
got
go
one in there. Jesus. All right. So Empire. I'm gonna go controversial with Sith.
Interesting, but you know, not as unpopular as some choices.
Rewatch Revenge of the Sith, man. If you can, there's some to skip over, but there's some good stuff in there. There's some good stuff in there. So Empire, Sith, A New Hope, Jedi, and then the kind of Rogue One's in here somewhere, but I don't really know where to put it, and it depends on the day. And then you've got the prequels and the new movies, and they don't count, so that was it.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, Rogue One's that weird one because the first half an hour of it is kind of so-so, and then it just explodes.
I love the shit out of every minute of that film, man.
The last 20 minutes of that is probably the best.
Come on, that's peak Vader.
I know it's the best.
Literally,
they made him a horror movie villain, and that's what he should have always been.
Always, yeah.
It's just so good.
It's
so good.
Puts the cherry on the top of what A New Hope should be.
Exactly.
And all of a sudden you start fearing him. It's fucking brilliant.
And that's the way they should have done all the spin-offs. Like that's the way you sort of expand on the lore with that bit, rather than
no one fears Anakin. I'm
exactly.
sorry.
And then you have Solo, which then just takes it way too far, and it's just like ruins all the mystery.
It had its moments.
It's an okay movie.
Yeah, it was but you know, there was some bits in it that made me go.
I fear Hayden Christensen. I don't fear Anakin.
Apparently, like he's some like Christian farmer now.
Is he?
Yeah, apparently he just bought a big farm and turned super.
He's farming Christians.
Yeah, Christian farmer.
They must go through a lot of. Well.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice. Anyway, so what does 2019 have in store for Khaidian?
The world, Chico, and everything in it.
The world, comma Chico.
Comma Chico. You, in this instance, are Chico.
Okay.
Chico.
I mean,
So I'm responding to your question.
I thought
The world,
We're not looking to
Chico.
get Chico.
I was going to say, do I have my own time named after me now as well? 'Cause I'm okay with that as well. I'm okay with that.
I don't know, man. I was going to say we need to keep grinding, but we don't. We need to sort of start grinding, really.
Oh man,
This is sort of where it all begins now. Now Perrin's in place. Now we've got a drummer. Yeah. And we can actually do stuff, and the album's out there, and there's a point to us being out there and supporting the release, which is out now on Armalite Industry. Yeah, that's it, really.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of
basically-
getting back to work, really, isn't it? We need to be promoting this release, as much as we humanly possibly can. Take as many shows, take it out on the road, get it out to as many people as possible.
Get on some 2-bit podcasts.
Oh, the best.
Hey, 3-bit. Come on, man.
3-bit.
No,
3-bit.
8-bit,
Nearly
man.
8-bit.
The NES standards. Not quite the Sega Saturn yet, but getting there.
More the 3DO. Getting towards the
A
3DO.
little bit pixelated, but you're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then just roll back into the studio, because as John mentioned before, we've actually got
Yeah.
more material to begin working on. So it's just workshopping that stuff again, getting Andy to put his vocals down onto it, maybe retweaking some of the guitar work or the structuring of the song itself. Minor things at the moment, because we've got quite a lot already prepared, ready to go, but there's naturally a process that has its time that needs to go through. And then, do it all over again.
There's never nothing to do.
Never don't stop.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's about it. We have one question that we end every interview with, that we ask all our guests. We are Upside Down Shark Radio, so with that in mind, what are your favourite sharks?
Ooh.
It can be pop culture, it can be a real shark. We've had Bruce from Finding Nemo, we've had Jaws, Goblin Shark is normally a
Yeah, let's go for the
choice.
Meg.
Meg. See, I think this is the first time we've asked this since the Meg's come out, so
Really?
I'm expecting it to go well up the rankings.
Yeah,
probably.
is it the full title Megalodon or something?
Yes.
Like it's meant to be some kind of prehistoric shark or something from the old dinosaur
Big
times.
bad.
What's that DC Flash villain? King Shark or Shark King or...
I think it's
It's penguin.
Yeah, that's my favourite shark. Penguin. Danny DeVito as the penguin is my favourite shark.
That's the best answer we've had
That's
so
a
far.
t-shirt.
I'm
So many merch ideas coming out of this one conversation. It's great.
From me to you.
Puppets with
Again.
sharks.
John, your favourite shark?
Oh man, I don't know.
Like the one that Fonzie jumps.
Oh, we were always jumping
Yes,
shark.
thank you. There we go. There we go.
I got you back
you
with
go.
shark related shit, man.
Man,
It's a good group of sharks. Good group of sharks. Well, thank you very much for your time this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
no problem at all.
Where can people find Khaidian on the interwebs?
Usually when you type it into Google,
Often that helps.
Never heard of it.
no.
No.
Yeah, you got to spell it right though. So many people miss.
G-O-O-G-O.
It's a new thing. You might catch on all the way.
The kids got moxie, but you never know.
All the kids are dominating these days, aren't they? I know.
Yeah, type in Khaidian. It's Khaidian.
That's
And then-
Khaidian.
On Armalite Industries.
It feels like the delivery they give in like the PPI adverts. So like
It does.
12 o'clock on the afternoon,
Yeah.
or like Bravo or whatever, D-Max or... Anyway, you can find us at upsidedownshine.com. We already knew that. And this is Katie. Thank you very much, everyone.